Coming up next, is the COVID-19 pandemic officially over? And Black homeowners and aspiring homeowners need to be aware of discriminatory home loans from this major bank. All of this and more coming up next in the Political Update.
Welcome back, everybody. We would not be Nightmare Radio Show providing you with information that you need if we did not promote the vote. It's May, it's midterm primary election season, and May 2nd starts early voting. So get outside.
Yes.
Get outside and get to voting early. You can check your website, you can Google it. You can go to mygeorgia.sos.gov to find your closest ballot location. Again, early voting begins on the 2nd, May 2nd, and it ends on May 20th. The last day, the actual election day, is May 24th. So make sure that you get out and vote. In Georgia, we'll be voting to determine the finalists for governor. We've also got some seats open for the U.S. Senate, the U.S. District number 2. And if you're in DeKalb and you're listening and you saw what happened last week,
you need to get out there and vote. Get out there and vote. Get out there and vote.
Get out there and vote. And
it's time for some new leadership in DeKalb County.
I just want to say this, like, without saying shade.
Yeah.
I want you to do your research beyond the signs that you see.
Yes.
Okay, just because, don't cast a vote
because of a name,
the familiarity.
Yes,
research who these people are. If you are a parent, if you have students, if you are a community stakeholder in DeKalb County, I'm talking to you
directly.
It's some crazy shit going on at your school district, and
we got to take our county back.
Okay,
we got to take our county back, and this is coming from DeKalb County products.
DeKalb County product, former employee. Former students,
school board sitter, chair, hello,
parents.
We got to take our county back.
All right.
They are running amok, and y'all need to show up and show out. Moving on, yes. Wells Fargo has been slammed with plenty accusations. Okay, plenty.
Yes. And a lawsuit was filed on April 14th at the Northern District of California, alleging that the bank approved more white borrowers for mortgage loans compared to black applicants in 2020 when the Federal CARES Act that prompted the historically low interest rates. And this suit also says that the bank's black clients, including those with high credit scores, were given an average interest rate of 3.34% compared to the 3.23% for white borrowers.
Mm-hmm. And now they're in court for something. What's the court case for?
It's for the discriminatory mortgage loans.
And they are requesting to not have a black judge.
Yeah, they don't want to have a black representation to preside over this case. And I think that it's fair and understandable to know why. Now, allegedly, Wells Fargo has been using race as a determining factor in its mortgage refinance program as well. And they've been doing this for years. This is not the first time they've been brought to court about this. In the past 10 years, they've had at least 4 class action suits brought against them. Your boy, Ben Crump, he's representing the plaintiffs, and they are seeking upwards of $5 million in damages. So we are about to see what really happens. Pay attention. Okay.
Bring back Wachovia, because wasn't nothing wrong with Wachovia.
Wachovia is Wells Fargo.
No, Wells Fargo is Wells Fargo. Now, where is Wachovia at?
They bought them.
Wachovia. Girl. You done sent us to these raggedy bankers.
And we ain't appreciate it.
We don't appreciate it at all. Okay, so Dr. Fauci recently said that the end of the pandemic is among us.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He didn't say that it's over. It's among us. We are now entering the transition phase.
Yes.
We are transitioning out of the full-blown pandemic phase.
Yes. And entering into more into like an endemic.
So basically, based on our research, 3 of 5 people have already contracted COVID.
Yes.
We did a little poll in our room, and if you have been a long time listener of Nightmare Radio, you know the full story.
I caught the
about this girl. This
go down
queen
to Miami,
popping out in the middle of the panty, June 2020,
and
just for a vacation, and brought it back. And she overcame.
I took mine like a G. I quarantined with my best friend for a month. But it's crazy. It has been 2 years, and I think we should just clarify. Like, a pandemic is a widespread infection throughout the entire world. Okay,
right.
In our country, in the United States, there's still pandemic states in other areas of the world, right? But in the United States, we're transitioning into the endemic, which means that there's still presence here, but there's much more of a deceleration of the rate of transfer.
Right. Thanks to vaccines. And a lot of people have caught it, so they're immune.
Yeah. And this is just what happens, like, with natural selection and things like that. Everything is cyclical. So we're not out of the clear. COVID is still rapidly mutating, and its variations, are still popping up all over the world and in the United States. And we contrary to what y'all think, I think the people should still be taking the precautions. Now,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really go a lot of places, but when I do, I haven't really been wearing my mask.
I start off with the mask for sure.
I have not been wearing my mask. I have not been doing it.
But
I'm not outside. Even when I go to the grocery store.
And it's funny because, you're kind of isolated when you're doing things like that.
But when I go to the grocery store, it's now like a even split of people that have on masks and people that don't have on masks.
Right.
If I'm going to the grocery store, I know I'm going in there for specific things, and I'm getting the hell on. If I see you coming, I'm gonna keep my 6 feet distance. I'm gonna let you pass. Yeah. If I see you coming down the aisle, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna come back around. Like, it's the social setting. So, like, if I'm in a place where it's a lot of people, like we went to that showcase and there was a lot of people close proximity, mask on.
Mask on. Right.
I can't. If you talking close to me in my face,
no, get it, mask off.
Brittany has been hating on Future all week. She wanted to bring this to the political update. Anyway.
Sleep. Log on to eShop and Drop store right now to check out our new Nightmare Radio Show merch. Grab a Drake-inspired t-shirt while supplies last and use our discount code Nightmare Madness for $20 off any 2 items.